The only defense against the world is a thorough knowledge of it. We are like chameleons. We take our hue and the color of our moral character from those who are around us. It is one thing to show a man that he is in error, and another to put him in possession of the truth. I have always thought the actions of men the best interpreters of their thoughts. No man's knowledge here can go beyond his experience. The end of law is not to abolish or restrain, but to preserve and enlarge freedom. Education begins the gentleman, but reading, good company, and reflection must finish him. All wealth is the product of labor. The visible mark of extraordinary wisdom and power appears so plainly in all the works of creation. New opinions are always suspected and usually opposed, without any other reason but because they are not already common. To love truth for truth's sake is the principal part of human perfection in this world, and the seed plot of all other virtues. I have no knowledge of myself as I am, but merely as I appear to myself. The mind is a blank slate upon which experience writes. I have always thought that the actions of men are the best interpreters of their thoughts. The reason why men enter into society is the preservation of their property. Government has no other end but the preservation of property. The end of law is not to abolish or restrain, but to preserve and enlarge freedom. Our incomes are like our shoes. If too small, they gall and pinch us, but if too large, they cause us to stumble and to trip. Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. The only way for a man to preserve his liberty is to be prepared to give it up. The improvement of understanding is for two ends. First, our own increase of knowledge. Secondly, to enable us to deliver that knowledge to others. Where there is no law, there is no freedom. All men are liable to error, and most men are, in many points, by passion or interest, under temptation to it. The actions of men are the best interpreters of their thoughts. Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. Fortitude is the guard and support of the other virtues. The dread of evil is a much more forcible principle of human actions than the prospect of good.